Hi everyone, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. Wanted to wish a happy Canada Day to all of my Canadian friends. Today is July 1st, and I was inspired to film this video by a question that was posed by Panda on my most recent video featuring these Trollbeads Day 2023 beauties. She had asked about a particular bead, how it would look with this particular bead right here. And it made me think of, maybe film a video showing different beads paired with the Transparency and Reflections 2023 Trollbeads Day kit. So that's what I'm gonna do. Who knows, you may agree or disagree with some of my bead pairings, especially maybe with this particular bead here. This one is probably the more challenging one for me to design with for whatever reason. But I thought I would share with you some beautiful beads that I think will go well with this particular kit. So I'm going to get everything off the ribbon here and kind of show you what I think will work. So let's get going. All right, so the first bead that I'm going to start off with is this one here called Layers of Past and Present. And we can see we have colors of peach and pink and just a bright golden yellow in this particular glass. Goodness, I'm all fumbly fingers here. There's even like deeper oranges and pinks in this particular glass. And when you look at it, you kind of see those colors kind of coming out with these stripes. So one bead pairing that I think is very nice with it is the Shades of Sparkle Joyful. It used to be called Shades of Sparkle Peach, but it got renamed to Shades of Sparkle Joyful. And this one kind of has that duo peach and like light pink color there. So I think that is a very obvious pairing. Another pairing that I think just looks beautiful with this bead, and you're gonna find a lot of former Trollbeads Day beads I'm finding go well with this particular kit. But this is the Golden Rutilated Quartz, and this was from Trollbeads Day 2017. Here it is with the addition of that Shades of Sparkle bead. And then another bead that I think is going to look beautiful here is this one here. And I am thinking, I always want to call this Cherry Blossom, but I believe it's Blossom Shade. I'll be, as always, putting the names down here. But I think this looks very beautiful with this particular bead. And then another bead that I think pairs beautifully with this is the Amber Diamond bead. This was the country exclusive for USA and Canada. And then here we have the Honeybee. This was from Trollbeads Day 2020. So just kind of put everything together. But I think all of these go beautifully with the layers of past and present Trollbeads Day 2023 bead. The next bead I'm going to focus on is layers of curiosity and energy. And this is a slightly deeper bead, although these two beads here I think pair incredibly well together, and so I think even the pairings that I just suggested for this bead will go really well with this bead. In fact, I'll put all of the beads together, all the suggested pairings on a rod together. But this one is layers of curiosity and energy. And one of the beads that I think is going to pair beautifully with it is this one here. And this is called Flowers from the Heart. I believe this was fall 2022. So that is just a beautiful pairing. And then another beautiful pairing is, I think, the Feldspar Moonstone. And here I'm going to actually put this bead right next to that, because again, I think, you know, these two beads in particular are going to pair just beautifully together. But here we have Feldspar Moonstone. And then this is an older bead. This one is called Silver Trace Pink. I think it pairs beautifully as well. And then here's another former Trollbeads Day bead. This one is Wings of Amber. And this was the Trollbeads Day in, what, 2018? Just picking up those deeper, like sunset colors. And then I also think Raspberry Bush is going to pair beautifully with this particular bead. So let me just kind of put everything together here. So these are all the suggested pairings that I have for layers of curiosity and energy. And then I'm going to put the previous bead that I showed you, which was the layers of past and present. We're going to put that and all of the other beads together on the same rod, just so you can see them all together, because I think, you know, they will pair well together. And here they all are together. I just think these two in particular just go so well together. So really and truly, all the suggested bead pairings for one, I think would work for the other as well. So there you have it. But let me move on to the next bead in the Transparency and Reflections kit. Okay, so this particular one is probably the one that I feel most challenged with. This is Layers of Strength and Confidence, and this one you can see has blues and greens and like that bright hot pink front and center. And there it is on the side profile, so you can see it. But some of the pairings that I have for it are going to be this is a older bead here, and this is called Dragonfly in Garden, and I think it's bringing out that green beautifully. So that is Dragonfly in Garden. And then this here is bringing out the blue, and this one is called Gold Stream. And this was one of the People's Uniques from 2022. And then here we have, this is kind of a fun little pairing. This one is World of Wonders. And this dropped, I believe, with the Canvas 1 collection at the beginning of the year. It brings out both, well, the pink and the blue and the green, just because of those fun little dots. So that one is World of Wonders. And then this was this year's Valentine's Day bead, and this one is Love and Care. Again, that one's just bringing out that pink that is front and center. Let's see. And then these next two, at least for me, are kind of out of the box. I think Mint Mesh, which is from the Trollbeads Day 2020, kind of brings out both the blue and the green together. That's either side of that pink. And then this is one of the Shades of Sparkle beads. It is now Shades of Sparkle Emotional. It was Shades of Sparkle Lagoon previously. But let me put everything together so you can see all of these paired together. And that is, again, pairings for the Layers of Strength and Confidence bead. All right, so the next bead that I'm going to show pairings with is the Layers of Hope and Desire. This one I probably have the most pairings with, just because I think it's, well, probably more in my comfort level, just because of the pastels, like the blues, the pinks, the greens. This is definitely an easy bead to pair with. And one of the first pairings that I think would work beautifully with it is Meditation. It's an older bead. And then another one, this was it spring last year, 2022? This is Flower Bed. Like it picks up the pinks and the greens in that flower bed bead. And then this one here is called Still Life. Wasn't this like fall of 21? I'm not sure, but the bead is definitely called Still Life. And then here we have, this one is Shades of Sparkle Dream. Used to be called Shades of Sparkle Pacific. I tell you, I am never going to get over Trollbeads. I think renaming so many of these beads, it has just confused me so much. And then here we have Shades of Sparkle Romance. This used to be called Shades of Sparkle Rose. And then this is from, I believe, the Canvas Drop. And this is Emerald Symphony. And it's got like those greens and pinks. And then here we have, I think this one just looks so awesome with it. This one is Enchanted Rose Garden, and it's got the green leaves and the pink flowers, and then it's kind of got that light blue background. And then here, this one is called Free Fantasy Now. This was spring of 21, I believe. This used to be called Holistic, but it's kind of a slightly brighter blue than what you see in the Hope and Desire bead. But it is still a beautiful pairing. And then the last suggested pairing that I have is the Cosmos Facet, which was one of the People's Uniques from 2021. So let me put, and I'm going to slide this down just a little. Let me put everything together so you can see all the suggested pairings with this particular bead. So once again, that is Layers of Hope and Desire. All right, so the next bead I'm going to show is Layers of Highs and Lows. And this is, you know, definitely one of my favorites just because of the color palette that you see on this particular bead. It's got that bright green front and center, but then on the edges you kind of see purples and pinks, and kind of even goes like to yellows a little bit. And you know, here is the side view. So one of the suggested bead pairings is this one here, and it is called Flow of Energy. I want to say, was this fall of last year? It's like I'm starting to get little fuzzy on when some of these beads came out, but at least I'm getting the names right, which is a good one. And then the next pairing, and this one I think is really pretty with it. This one is called Rationality. It was called Choice, and I think this one was like spring of 22. But I think it looks really pretty. So that's Rationality. And then this, I think, looks really cool with it. I don't know if this particular bead has a name. I know it came out with the Vine of Dreams, like special bracelet, but I just think it kind of picks up like that purple beautifully. So that is from Vine of Dreams. And then an obvious pairing with this one is Amethyst. And then here we have Lime Leaves, and that was Trollbeads Day 2020. And then this is an older bead. This one is engraved fuchsia. Let me share everything. All of my suggested bead pairings for this one. And again, this is layers of highs and lows. And then the last bead that I'm featuring here is layers of intuition and wisdom. And this one has purples and blues and greens. You even see some pinks in there. Like, it is just so beautiful. Even like some oranges. All right, so one of the suggested bead pairings is this beauty here, and this is Dove Feathers, and this was a People's Unique from 2022. And then this is the pairing that Panda suggested and wanted to know what it looked like. So here you are, Panda. This is the Northern Lights Magic, and this was the 2018 People's Bead Choice. And it is such a gorgeous bead. Like, this one has blues and greens with kind of a purple overlay. And that kind of purple overlay matches like the purple in the layers of intuition and wisdom. So that is Northern Lights Magic. And then another bead that I think would look beautiful with this particular one is the Chalcedony, which is a very light blue stone, or maybe a light purple, depending on like how your eye sees it. And then this beautiful butterfly here, this is Butterfly Bliss. It is a gorgeous pairing as well. And then here we have Plum Tree, which is, again, Trollbeads Day 2020. And then another beautiful pairing is this one here, which is Violet Melody, which was from this year's Canvas Drop. And this is the darker purple of the two like purple beads from this kit that were together. So that's Violet Melody. And then I think to kind of bring out the greens a little bit, I think Green Onyx is also a beautiful choice with it. Probably should have thought about maybe some more blues too, but that is it for all of the beads. So let me just put them all together here. You'll have to forgive me if butterflies are upside down or things of that nature. But that is all of my suggested pairings with the layers of intuition and wisdom. So let me know what you think, guys. Is there anything that you would suggest with any of these beads? Because I am always open to different ideas and pairing ideas. Honestly, I don't think I ever would have thought to pair Northern Lights Magic if Panda had not suggested it, so thank you for that. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Is there anything that you're like, Linda, what were you thinking pairing that bead with that bead? Or do you kind of agree with my choices? Are there other things you would suggest? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.